Breaking news, 12-time heavyweight boxing champion Richie Pene was released on his bail tonight after being arrested for the murder of 13-time heavyweight champion Jimmy Scrambles. For those of you just joining us, Scrambles was bludgeoned to death in the gym last night immediately after qualifying for the AIBA World Boxing Championship Finals. As Jimmy's former friend and longtime rival, Richie was the prime suspect, with an unfortunate turn of events of the heartwarming duo that charmed boxing fans of all ages with their close bond and silly antics. We spoke with zero-time heavyweight champion Laurel Yanni, who had reported the body to the police. Here's what she had to say about the crime.
There she is. Laurel, you were the one who reported the body of Jimmy Scrambles last night. That must have been a shock.
It was. There was no one quite like Jimmy. He was a truly special person, both in and out of the ring.
And how did you respond to the news of Richie's arrest?
It wasn't entirely shocking. Richie has had a history of being brutal in the ring. It just makes sense how it translates to his personal life as well. I never expected him to turn on Jimmy, though. Those two loved each other.
Well, do you think it had anything to do with Richie's violent outburst last night?
Whoa, Richie. Get out of here. You guys don't even go here. And you, hey, quit eyeballing me. If you ask me about Jimmy Scrambles one more time, I'm gonna kill you!
All in all, we probably should have seen this coming.
So Laura, what are you going to do now?
As tragic as this is, AIBA needs a finalist. I'm prepared to continue Jimmy's legacy and win that championship.
The men's boxing championship.
That's correct.
We'll keep you updated on Laurel's bid for the championship. Back to the studio.
That wraps up our take on the situation of the controversial murder of 13-time heavyweight champion and all-around good guy Jimmy Scrambles, with our prime suspect being 12-time heavyweight boxing champion Richie Pene. Stay tuned as we follow this story. Now to our next segment. This adorable white cat named Muffins was rescued from a tree yesterday as fellow neighbors and the owner, an elderly lady who owns the local bakery, celebrates this rescue by two brave firefighters.
Richie, you need to relax.
Coach, they scrambled him. They scrambled his brains, Coach. He's dead. He ain't Jimmy Scrambles for nothing, no more.
I know, Rich. You just need to tell us what happened last night.
This is going to cause such a big dent in your career, man. You are screwed. Do you understand?
You galloping goop of gabagool. I ain't paying you for nothing. You're here to defend me.
What happened after the game?
Listen, all I did was go into the weight room and I wanted to wish my buddy that I've been through so much with good luck and bury the hatchet. Okay? My intentions were good. I wanted to have a friendly conversation with Jimmy Scrambles, and that was it.
This sucks, man. That's you killed the guy.
Then where did you go?
Coach, you know me. I have a dog. I went home. I donated to charity. All my fans, I don't forget about them. I'm a good guy. How could anyone possibly think that I would kill Jimmy Scrambles?
I believe you, Richie, but you have to understand that this does not look good.
Leo, you're gonna get one soon. I'm gonna bop you.
Hey, cool it. You're innocent until they can prove you guilty. We can still fix this as long as you keep a cool head and relax. Flipping out is not going to help anyone.
Okay, you're right. Right, I got it. What does all this mean for me?
You covered your last goal. You're gonna rot in prison, dude. This is a bad situation.
I need a new lawyer. I'm gonna give this guy a haymaker.
Way to go on that interview, by the way, Lori. The fans really love you. It seems like you're their new pick for champion. Shame about the murder, though.
Yeah, bummer. I love Jimmy.
You know, I'm not even so sure it was Richie anymore. He seemed really torn up about it.
You've seen him fighting. Richie's ruthless. A bludgeoning would be right up his alley.
No, Richie only gets angry like that when there's a reason to be. And even then, it only lasts a minute. This was premeditated.
You're underestimating the lengths he's willing to go to win.
You're doing really good out there, you know. Fans love you. You might even have a chance at the U.S. Boxers Championship.
You think I've got a shot?
Absolutely.
And then what?
What do you mean? I mean, that's the highest level of competition for a female boxer.
I want to be with the big dogs like Richie Pene.
I mean, even if you could get in, you'd definitely not win the title. Jimmy Scrambles is already a shoo-in.
Didn't see you there. Whoa, you're pretty strong. Is that a 50-pound weight? You're barely using any effort on that. Well, don't get too close now. You wanna hurt me? You wanna...
What do you want?
Me? Just talk. I'm curious about what you want.
Right? Everyone loved him, even I. I had no reason to kill that guy.
That's not what this note says.
What note?
The note that was found at the scene of the crime. Let me read it to you. It says, I, Richie Pene, have plans to kill Jimmy Scrambles tonight in the weight room after the game. I'm writing this down and putting it in my pocket so that I don't forget. Signed, Richie Pene.
Why would I write a note to myself? Wait a minute. I think I know whose handwriting this is.
It's nearly time for the long-awaited trial of Richie Pene for the murder of Jimmy Scrambles. The key players are all ready to go. We're just waiting for the word to begin. What's your name?
Leonardo Giuseppe Capello the 17th. I'm Richie's lawyer.
Are you nervous?
Maybe a little bit. I'm pretty sure he did it.
What about this mysterious new piece of evidence I keep hearing about?
Oh, that's, yeah, I'm sure it'll help.
Thanks, Leo. Good luck.
Order in the court. Order. Richard Pene, you are being tried for the murder of fellow boxer and all-around good guy, James Scrambles. How do you plead?
Not guilty, you friggin' fudge judge.
Oh yeah? Prove it.
Your Honor, clearly Richie is the culprit. Can I call my first witness?
Sure.
Permission to treat the witness as hostile?
I'll allow it.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this man is hostile.
Objection.
Overruled. Richie, were you or were you not Jimmy Scrambles' best friend?
I'd like to think I was, yes.
So why did you kill him then?
Objection.
Overruled.
I didn't kill him.
Then why are you on trial?
Well...
Your Honor, I'd like to present a piece of evidence. Take a look at this letter. Does the handwriting on it seem familiar at all? That handwriting is exactly the same as the handwriting found on the note at the scene of Jimmy's murder.
Wait, let me see that. Yep, those are the same.
Dear Richie Pene, I'm your biggest fan. I hope that someday I'll be as good a boxer as you are and have my own shot at winning the AIBA boxing championship.
So, the handwriting in this letter from the scene of the crime matches the handwriting from a fan letter. This person's dream is to win the AIBA boxing championship, something that Jimmy Scrambles was just about to do. I wonder what that could mean.
Mr. Capello, would you please read the name signed at the bottom of this letter?
Laurel Yanny. I rest my case.
Oh, can I finish now? Richie, you have a history of being rather violent, don't you?
Yeah, I'm a boxer.
I'm not talking about just in the ring.
Well, how does that have anything to do with what we're, today? What's that matter?
I'm talking about the time you went to jail 2 years ago. What did you go to jail for, Richie?
Nothing. It was nothing. It wasn't that big.
Answer the question.
It was a couple of years ago, okay? Me and Jimmy got into a little bit of a discrepancy, all right? Nothing major. Nobody got hurt. Nobody got killed. Okay, that's irrelevant to the case.
Answer the question, Richie.
I answered your question. It has nothing to do with this.
Don't get worked up, okay? We're just here to help you.
None of you know me. You don't know who I am. Well, don't just sit there. Vote already.
I rest my case, Your Honor.
We find the defendant Richie Pene guilty of murder.
This concludes our coverage of the murder of 13-time heavyweight champion and all-around good guy Jimmy Scrambles at the hands of 12-time heavyweight champion and all-around menace Richie Pene. Richie has been sentenced to life in prison for his heinous crime.
Whoa, murder in the house.
Hey, watch it.
What are you gonna do, murder me too?
Hey, I know you.
So what?
That's Richie Pene.
No way.
Hey,
You killed
let me
Jimmy
go.
Scrambles.
Now, let me go. Don't you dare. I'm not kidding.
Get him, boys.
In more breaking news, two-time convict and all-around bad dude Richie Pene was murdered in prison tonight. Witnesses say that uncharacteristically, Richie refused to hit back when confronted by his fellow inmates. If only his newfound restraint had come earlier, Richie Pene and Jimmy Scrambles might still be with us. That's all the news for tonight. This is APNN, home for all your tragic exposition. Thanks for watching and good night.
I'll tell you where I was that night.